Okay, hey everybody, Terry Brown here. Thanks so much for taking a few moments to check out this video today. And in this video, I want to plug back into a series of messages on the mind elevation system. And what it is, it's a mindset development system. If you want to empower your mindset, then this really is for you. But first of all, before we get into, getting into the message today, I want to wish you a very happy and blessed 2022. Man, boy, I tell you something. And I said in another video that we made it. Here we are, a brand new year. And I'm so thankful to the Lord for blessing us to see this brand new year. And I believe great things are in store for each and every one of us. Okay. So now I want to take you into this message. And if you don't know, this is a series of messages that I'm going to be sharing. This is a powerful, powerful system that I was able to develop because of my own problems with mindset and self-image and personal growth, self-discovery. That's where it all started for me. And so we'll kind of talk about that as we get into this message today. So stay with me for the next few moments, okay? Okay, so I want to share the greatest, one of the greatest, I'll put it this way, one of the greatest lessons that I ever learned, okay? And there are actually three thoughts to this this part of the message. And one of the greatest lessons that I learned was from noted psychologist Dr. William James. And James said that the greatest discovery of any generation is that a human can alter his or her life by altering the attitude. I think I want to say that one more time. The greatest discovery of any generation is that a human can alter his or her life by altering the attitude. And years ago, we used to say this, that attitude is everything. And I'll say this, attitude is a lot. We've got to have a great positive attitude if we are going to move about life in a dynamic, wonderful way, okay? If we're going to be everything that we are designed to be, if we're going to do everything that we are meant to do in life, guess what? We've got to have a positive attitude, okay? Dr. James also said that by changing the inner aspect of our thinking, we can change the outer aspect of our lives. And so the question is what does our outer life look like? If there is a lot of chaos and a lot of problems and struggles, okay, then we're dealing with something on the inside of ourselves that we can get fixed, okay? And the other thought along this line is by Dr. James as well. He says that human beings can alter their lives by altering their state of mind. Now, see, that's hope for me, because if I can change my thought life, if I can change my state of mind, then I can change my life. Man, think about that for a moment. If I can change my thought life, positively change the way I think, then guess what? I can change the way I live. Okay? So where does it all start? Okay? And I start this program with understanding our self-concept, our self-image. Why? Because when I began my journey into personal growth and development and self-discovery, I was in pretty bad shape. Okay. I had a poor self-image, very poor self-image, low self-esteem. I had an inferiority complex. Um, I had, a failure image. Okay. And at that time, I did not know what a self-image was. And I began to change my self-image without even knowing that I had one. Okay. Uh, Now, you may not have a problem, the problem that I had. I had a very, very bad self image, which caused me to have, a lot of other problems. So I had a host of self limiting attitudes and behavior, okay, as a result of my poor self image, okay. But this is what I found out about the self image, okay. You may not need to change it, but it would be helpful to know how to modify it, how to enhance it, okay? Um, how to support it, how to manage it, okay? And so if you can really understand the self image and how the self image works, guess what? You can do some great, great things in your life. Why? Because you understand the mechanism, okay? And so the self image is our own concept of what a kind of person that we are. It's our own idea about who we are as people, as individuals, etc. Okay. And so if the self image is distorted, like mine was horribly distorted. Now, yours may not be horribly distorted. You may just want to learn how to manage or how to modify your self image or how to enhance the self image. I needed change. I needed change. Okay. And I didn't know, I knew I needed change in my life, but I didn't know how I was going to get there. I didn't know what I needed to do, you see. And so if the self image is distorted, then you're going to have a distorted view of who you are, and therefore a distorted view of life and the kind of life that you are living. Okay. Now, the self image comes about or is developed by our own beliefs about ourselves. Okay. And the beliefs that we have about ourselves are formulated unconsciously. We're walking about, we're going through life, and guess what? There's something that's going on. It's happening to what we believe about ourselves, our own self-concept, our self-image, okay? And these beliefs are formulated from past experiences, i.e., our successes in life, our failures, our setbacks, our disappointments, our humiliations, okay, our socialization processes, our triumphs, the way that other people have reacted to us. See, I was a very sensitive kid, man, when I was young, and the way I was treated in some instances really damaged me as a person on the inside. And things that people said about me, I'm not going to get into all of that, but things happened to me that really caused my self-image some hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Especially in my childhood, I had some very hurtful things. I was this person, I was this guy, man, a little kid, man, just wanted to love folk, wanted everybody to love me. And I had to learn, look, that's not the way life is. Everybody's not going to love you. Everybody's not going to care for you. Some people gonna they gonna dislike you just for looking at you. And those things I didn't understand as a child, and it affected me as I grew up as an adult. Okay. But from all of our life experiences, we get a mental blueprint, okay, or a picture of the self. So all of our experiences, and for me, again, um, or should I say it this way? As I became a young adult, 20 to 25 years of age, okay, I had some setbacks, in my life, setbacks, disappointments, and I thought that's the way that is because of the way I saw myself, and that's true. That's the way I saw myself because of the setbacks. And guess what? It's self-fulfilling prophecy. Well, if I had some temporary defeats and temporary failures, then I must be a failure, you see. And so that picture of myself, and so I started seeing myself, as a failure, as somebody that was always going to have some setbacks and disappointments. I mean, the mind, man, can play some horrible, horrible tricks on us, okay? And again, I did not know what a self-image was, all right? And so from all of my life experiences, I developed a blueprint, a picture of who I was. And this is important, okay? So stay with me for the next few moments. Okay, so from all of our life experiences, again, we develop this blueprint or picture of who we are, okay? So whenever an idea or so-called belief about ourselves goes into the picture, it becomes truth for us, to us, because that's who we are, okay? That's who we are, even though that's not who we really are. You get what I'm saying, right? But we see ourselves as that picture that's being developed, okay? And we begin to act upon the blueprint. And so because I've had, as a young man, I was very sensitive, and I was, and those things were with me and carried into adulthood. And then when I started having some temporary setbacks and some defeats in my young adult life, and some temporary failures, okay, then I started seeing myself, okay, this is who I am. I'm a failure, you see. And I began to act upon the picture that I was seeing, even though it was not true about me. See, I had to learn this. I learned this. I learned that, man, many, many, many successful people fail their way to success. And I thought because I had some temporary failures that I was a failure, you see. And so all of that stuff that happened to me as a child into my young adult life, man, gave me this horrible, horrible picture of who I thought I was, but that was not the real me. You see, sometimes our beliefs imprison us and deny us access to what is real, even the truth about ourselves. Until next message, I'll see you in the next message. Make sure that you, subscribe, hit the notification so that when I put out another video, man, you'll get that message. It's going to be powerful. I tell you something. We're going to share some things that's going to help you to change your life. You're going to change your mindset and develop a high-powered mindset. I'm Terry Brown, wishing you a blessed and magnificent day today. Bye-bye now.